So now we are focused to the concept of a chemical properties. So basically relationship of them are chemical reaction. So the most important for here, the character of alkenes, no functional group. So they are non-polar, saturated hydrocarbon. Okay, and we have the strong covalently bond between carbon and hydrogen. So the electronegativity, carbon and hydrogen are almost same. And the most important according to chemical properties of alkene are non-reactive. So alkene generally inert with the toward any chemical reaction. So, how the chemical reaction involved in alkene? We just have a two part. For the first part is a combustion. We have a two condition. And second part, the halogenation reaction according to the presence of UV. So, the presence of UV only alkene can undergo the reaction. So, how about the combustion? The factor first is the excess of oxygen. If the alkene can completely burn in the excess oxygen, so the product must be formed carbon dioxide and water. So the balancing equation I led to you. So the second part, if the combustion occur in unlimited oxygen, means the product differences of the excess is carbon monoxide and water only. So the second reaction is the halogenation. Is the halogenation reaction, this we can call name of reaction. This reaction occur if the most important factor the presence of a sunlight or UV. So the name is halogenation. Your reagent must be halogen, either chlorine or bromine. So the free radical substitution here we call type of reaction because the presence of the UV. So according to the general equation, the reaction of the alkene, so this is any alkene of the homolog series, reagent of the halogen, condition the presence of the sunlight, and this halogen must be the presence of the inert solvent. So the process involved is substitution. So what happened? You remove, which is the process involved, eliminate hydrogen and replace one of the halogen molecule. Finalize, the product form must be the class of haloalkane. So the most important, it must be find out the presence of UV. So this is the several equation of them. One of the hydrogen atom here be replaced with the one of the bromine atom to become the bromoethane, and this is our side product. So if the question given to you, give the product form. This is the product. Means our organic product form, which is we can call the haloalkane. The most important, UV mesti ada, reagent, UV and inert solvent. So, if the question given to you, the process involve mono-substituted haloalkane, means only one product form, only form. Maksudnya, sekiranya mono maksudnya satu. So, one product only terhasil. Kenapa? All the hydrogen are identical. So, for this example, however, if the reaction are continuously, all the hydrogen atom can be replaced by the halogen and it can produce bromomethane, dibromomethane, tribromomethane and tetrabromomethane. Sekiranya tindak balas itu continuously. Okay, if we have the propane, okay, so what happened? We have a possibility to form. We need to compare the formation of the stability of the product form according to the presence of a radical species. So this is a carbon-free radical. So the presence of the UV, so what happened? Maybe the first substitution occur, we can replace hydrogen from the carbon number 1. So the product form is the 1 bromopropane or second possibility, hydrogen can be replaced. At the carbon number 2, we can have 2 propane. So what happened? So if the carbon here, okay, directly attach more CH group, means the alkyl group. So what happened? This we can label as a major product, means carbon directly attached to the functional group attach more alkyl group or more carbon atom can be classified as a more major product, and this product are more stable form according to the intermediate, which is the formation of the secondary free carbon free radical. So, the most important, we learn about the mechanisms of the process halogenation reaction. So, this mechanism is used to show to you how the product forms according to the 3 steps. First step, chain initiation. Second, chain propagation. And for the third, chain termination. So, if this question given to you, write the mechanism. Okay, this mechanism is used to show how the product chloromethane form according to the 3 steps. First, initiation step. Second, propagation. And for the third, termination. Next, if the chain initiation step, this step must be the presence of the UV. So the uses of the UV is used supply the energy for homolytic cleavage. Remember, the process involves cleavage of homolytic. Why homolytic? Because the bond breaking occur between the similar electronegative. The most important, you must use half buff arrow. So means one half buff arrow, one electron given to first chlorine, second electron unpair given to its chlorine. Finally, we can form the chlorine unpair of the electron, and this is the chlorine free radical, and free radical is the reactive species, highly reactive species. Next step, after we already have the chlorine free radical, we can proceed to the chain propagation. Target kita nak hasilkan produk. So, remember the process involved. So, the presence of the UV, the process must be free, the type of reaction is free radical substitution. Substitution reaction means you must substitute one hydrogen atom and replace one the chlorine atom. What happened? The bond cleavage must be occur from the organic compound of alkene. So one electron of the hydrogen will directly give it to it, dan arrow tu kita bawakan dia ke tengah. Okay, kenapa nak wujudkan covalently bond with the carbon free radical? Next step, so this cleavage bond breaking and each carbon have their own carbon finalize form our side product, but we produce a intermediate species we can call carbon free radical. So, in the second part for the propagation, and we have the carbon free radical. So, what happened? It will reacted with another chlorine molecule. So, one electron for the chlorine combine covalently bond with the carbon free radical together, and this chlorine free radical become our living group. So this is the formation of the haloalkane as our product form. So when the product form at the propagation step already produced, we can proceed to the final step, which is termination step. Termination step consists of 3 parts. First, you must be combine all the reactive species of free radical together. So the first, between chlorine free radical, combine together to form a covalently bond or chlorine covalently bond with chlorine. Okay, carbon free radical, second part, between the carbon free radical produce a ethane, and next part, probability, carbon free radical with the chlorine free radical to produce the haloalkane group. So, If the continuously occur, we can replace all the hydrogen atom inside the alkene group to produce CCl4 if continuously. So remember, inside the mechanism, you must use the specific arrow. So you must use the movement of the electron by using the arrow. So according to the free radical substitution, you must use half-headed arrow because we transfer according to the unpaired electron. If a double-headed arrow, we use a pair of the electron together. Okay, so now we are focused to the example number 1, page 78. According to this equation already given, but this is only generally. By using the ethane, react with the bromine is your reagent, the presence of inert solvent and haloalkane. But I suggest for this question, give one writing, which is the presence of the haloalkane, you must write down the presence as a UV because the reaction occur must be the presence of the UV as our condition. So this is why the first question, state the function of the UV light. So we can start. UV can supply the energy for homolytic cleavage occur. Okay, so remember for the first step here, we can call the chain initiation step. So the target of mechanism, you must to prove how the product form according to the type of reaction, which is free radical substitution reaction occur. So proof why how the free radical substitution occur according to the step mechanism. So chain initiation step must be involved between the reagent bromine with the presence of the sunlight. So what happened? So the uses of the sunlight, it can supply the energy for the homolytic cleavage. Mean one of the electron for the bromine atom covalently bond together. So the cleavage occur, you must be sure half-headed arrow from the electron toward itself and another one half-headed toward itself. Means their own atom bromine, we can accept unpair of the electron together. So we can produce the free radical bromine species. Next step, we can proceed for the chain propagation. Okay. Chain propagation step, it must be involved between the reagent free radical of one of the bromine free radical must be attached to the organic compound, which is the alkane group. So what happened? The process is substitution. Means one hydrogen atom we remove, and then replace by one bromine atom. So therefore, we draw CH3, CH2. So I show the bonding pair one of the hydrogen atom. So you must to show the process involved by using half-headed arrow. What happened? So the covalent bond break between carbon and hydrogen. So one electron involved with the hydrogen atom here will form the covalent bond with the bromine free radical. So you must use the half-headed arrow, and arrow join together and can form the final product is H atom covalently bond with the bromine atom, and at the same time the covalently bond carbon and hydrogen will break, use another half-headed arrow given directly toward to the carbon. So the another product can be formed at here is CH3 CH2 carbon free radical. So we can produce here is the carbon free radical. So we can find out the carbon free radical. We need to proceed the next step in propagation. Use the carbon free radical because this is the reactive species. Must be reacted with the another bromine molecule. So the process involved also same free radical attack, half-headed arrow, one electron for the bromine inside the bromine come together toward to the carbon to form a covalent bond. At the same time, the covalent bond between bromine atom will break together. So the final product can be formed CH3, CH2, the new bonding with the Br atom, and finalize bromine radical form again. And for the second step, in chain propagation, we already show the formation of the final product in equation. So what happened next? We need to stop the reaction according to the chain termination step. So by referring the final step, chain termination step, you must be reacted all the free radical species. First free radical, bromine free radical or probability, alkane free radical, and for the next part maybe alkane free radical with bromine free radical too. So you must be sure the mechanism, the transferring of electron by using half-headed arrow. So radical species are combined together to form a new covalent bond. Bromine covalently bond together your first product. Carbon radical combined with the carbon free radical produce the new alkane compound CH2 covalently bond with CH2 CH3, or you can rewrite CH3 CH2 CH2 CH3, and the probability carbon radical combine covalently bond with the bromine radical to produce haloalkene. So done. We already discussed the mechanism how the haloalkene form in the reaction. We can state free radical substitution reaction. So this we can call as a type of reaction, while process involved by using halogen. So if we can state halogenation reaction, this we can call name of reaction. So as your task, please complete task page 79. in based on to the exercises lesson 9.